In 1986, a student at the California Institute of the Arts produced a film entitled Buzzbox, revealing a startling technique of clay animation. The student was David Daniels, and he called the technique stratacut.
Stratacut is it takes its name from cutting earth layers, like a bulldozer, where you see the strata on the side of the earth. After an earthquake, you see earth strata, rising up. It's built in a very similar way, only I do it for controlled animation.
In stratacut, plasticine loaves are constructed, placed before a camera, and sliced. The camera records each layer of imagery as it changes.
Well, terror, right? Looks to be the first strike advantage over the Soviet Union.
Was an attempt to remove all the today I'll die, but at the time, all the television, all the media, and all the images of 20th century supporting my brain, trying to research them all through a medium that never existed before, in order to hopefully have people see it afresh, see all the images.
We're offering to permit Soviet experts to see firsthand that SDI does not work. Strategic Defense Research. Carry out.
Daniels traces the inspiration for stratacut to his early childhood, when he apparently spent more time playing with clay than sitting in front of the tube.
We started to make birthday cakes and fried eggs. And a birthday cake is just three layers or 4 layers of icing, cream, icing, cake, icing, etc. And we did this in clay and cut it open, and I realized at that point that the icing and cake did not go away, that there was actually a piece of striped material left inside of the cake. And that was where stratacut came from. It was something that had sort of took 11 or 12 years before I really had the animation tools to understand the principle, but I was very clear that there was something very magical in what I had seen when I was very young.
On the strength of Buzzbox, Daniels landed a job in New York, where he created clay segments for Pee-wee's Playhouse.
In Columbus's time, people thought the world was flat. So Christopher Columbus set sail to prove the world was round. He sailed with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
In 1987, Daniels moved to Los Angeles, where he worked on a variety of projects.
I think stratacut is a beautiful thing. I like to say this component that is best in combustion styles and techniques. And it's in some ways more magical because it has contrast and different kinds of looks that might be brought to the sort of smorgasbord of styles.
In 1992, Daniels moved to Portland, where he directs animation for Will Vinton studio projects such as this Clearasil spot.
My complexion was embarrassing. I just wanted to hide in the dark. Yuck. I tried regular cleansers, even not so regular ones. I was desperate. I wished every day was Halloween.
The first step to getting clear is to get clean, and Clearasil Daily Face Wash helps eliminate bacteria and gets rid of more dirt.
It worked great, but I still like the dark. For other reasons.
Clearasil Daily Face Wash, the cleaner cleanser.
As one might imagine, slicing a loaf of clay and photographing each layer is fairly simple. The difficulty of stratacut lies in the creation of what Daniels refers to as motion sculptures.
Just to give you a starting point in your mind to conceive of the way stratacut works, often I use the example of a cone. A cone is a geometric shape, and if you were to cut the top of the cone, you would get a tiny dot at the very tip. And then as you cut a slice of time away, this dot is becoming a larger and larger circle. Use that principle in animation throughout, and you pretty much have it as far as what stratacut does. There are all kinds of phenomena that happen when you start to have things move around in stratacut. For example, if you have a line of clay, and you cut it straight forward this direction, you get no animation out of it. This is anti-animation in stratacut. And when you turn it to this side, you start to realize that as you cut away through this line, it will start to move from left to right or right to left. And then as you cut even further, it becomes wider and wider. You'll start to see that elongates the shape of the cut area. So you're getting, instead of sort of thin lines, you're getting thicker and thicker lines the more closer you bring it toward the plane at which the knife cuts.
The basic principles of stratacut seem simple enough, but the process of embedding detailed moving imagery within a loaf of clay can be mind-boggling.
What I have here is I'm making a mouth, and I wanted to show you a little bit of the architecture that goes into making that mouth. I have teeth that are running along, and they have all kinds of patterned directional patterns inside them. This is the top set of teeth. This is the bottom set of teeth. If I flip it around, you can see more clearly how that works. Those are the top and bottom teeth. When you see as it's changing, the teeth are going away, and this darker mass in the middle is widening out, and that is the mouth opening to sort of a hollow O or screaming shape right there. And it's coming back to a smile right here, where you can see the bottom teeth merging in and the top teeth coming back, and then it's hollowing out again. Although I'm being really pugnacious in putting a set of buck teeth in the top of this scream, but it's sort of like an oval shape. After I've done that, I'm going to have to add the lips, and I've left them open. Right now, I haven't really put them on, but they ride along the contour of the top, and then I have a bottom set of lips that rides along the contour of the bottom, and I'll be twisting and shaping these to fit around, so you'll actually get an open mouth on this end and a smiling mouth on that end, and then all sorts of basically back and forth animation in the middle. And then I'll be taking a slice at a time. This again is a really bad, very quickly done, but you get the smile on the next cut. What this mouth is doing inside this block is going like this. It's basically insanity, so it's going from a smile to a scream, back to a smile, back to a scream. I love clay because it's a perfect medium to push and prod and pull, and it's very sculptural, very sensual.